Thank you, Mayor and Council. I know it's been a long day, and I appreciate you hanging in there with us. It's been a long day. Austin Energy's expenses for the 2011-2012 budget is about $950 million. Austin Energy is a $1 billion for-profit entity. And with the profits, as many people here have said, go into the general fund. The issue right now is that we're $100 million in a budget shortfall, and about 50% of that is being challenged because of excess cash reserves that Austin Energy is claiming they need. So basically, if you look at the data, we really need about $55 million from a budget shortfall. I spent 17 years in the semiconductor industry here in Austin, and my last job at Freescale Semiconductor, I was the gross margin cost reduction manager for a $1 billion business group, the networking group. And so I was a cost reduction manager for the size of what Austin Energy is. And I'm going to tell you guys, there are 3 ways to handle budget shortfalls in companies. You can raise your customers' rates. Number 2, you can reduce your expenses. And number 3, you can reduce the need for that profit, okay? And Clay talked about the spending, which is a big issue, and I want you guys to take that seriously. I want to talk about reducing of expenses of Austin Energy. There's no company in this town that has not spent a lot of effort reducing expenses 5 to 10% year on year, and I do not see this council leading that effort and pushing the city manager and Austin Energy. Where is your reducing of expenses? And I think there's a splitting here that can happen. If you need $50 million, where's the reduction in cost? Where's the reduction in the spending that the city has? So, you know, bottom line is that conservation is not going to help us with the fixed costs that Austin Energy has. Fixed costs are costs that you will not save when you don't consume. So when we conserve here in Austin, that's going to hurt us from a revenue standpoint. I think that's the bottom line. So we have to have the council providing the leadership and setting the expectation that Austin Energy needs to reduce their fixed cost expenses. And that's my point. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.